Welcome back to another episode of Cardiac Sports, the NFL Draft Edition with Jim and Brandon. How we doing?
I'm doing great. I like my picks. How are you?
Good. I can't tell you if I like the Rams picks right now because I won't know for a couple years.
Yeah. I'll give you this. You got some good talent evaluators there. And I think that's an organization that if they like what they see something in this quarterback, that's the team that can do something about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like anything, time will tell, you know. I
Yeah.
mean, we drafted Stetson Bennett and he's our best preseason quarterbacker. So,
My thing
although
is
he has two national championships with the Georgia Bulldogs,
my thing
so
is look at the draft history of this regime,
yeah.
and that should give you some type of
Yeah,
hope
I
or
mean,
expect. And think about it. Think about it. You're not asking the guy to start next year and take you to the promised land.
well, I'll tell you what, we're not gonna find out who the Rams star is until the 5th round.
Yeah. And also, you're not going to find out if this guy's worth anything,
Yeah.
until you actually see him,
That's what I'm saying.
see him
It's gonna
work
be a
out.
couple years, couple
Yeah.
years.
You got to see him
Yeah.
work out. So,
And
yeah.
for everybody who doesn't know about what's going on with the NFL draft, the Rams drafted a quarterback out of Alabama, Ty Simpson. He only played 15 games in his career at Alabama, you know. But
So,
I'll tell you what, your Giants did really well. They
Arvell Reese,
answered
you're the one that's been telling me about Arvell Reese.
they answered some needs, and so John Harbaugh, he knows, he's another guy that knows talent.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty
Definitely knows
good.
defense.
Yeah, big time. What's interesting to me, if we go down the list, Jeremiah Love to the Cardinals.
Didn't see that
Yeah, I was just more upset, like, man, we got to deal with
similar
this guy
division.
twice. We'll see. It was something that was really interesting. There was only 2 running backs drafted in the first round, and they're both from Notre Dame. First and second string. Yeah.
Wow. 32nd overall by Seattle.
Yep.
Jadarian Price.
Both running backs. The only 2 running backs selected. He's basically filling in Kenny Walker's shoes.
Yeah. And Shaka, first overall. Didn't see this coming. Fernando Mendoza's quarterback for the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah.
That was a curveball. I mean,
The team that, to me, though, that hit it out the park, New York Jets.
you know what? Yeah, yeah. They're gonna lie. They addressed their linebacker situation, and
I mean, they got 3 first-round picks. Also, so they had the second, they had the 16, and they moved up from 33 to 30 and picked up Omar Cooper Jr. That's Fernando Mendoza's key guy over there in
yeah,
Indiana. But the number 16 pick, though, Kenyon Sadiq, that's the guy who I wanted. I know the Rams have a ton of tight ends, but this is a guy that you can just switch over to wide receiver. Make him a wide receiver. Everybody's talking about the main talk that you heard was Mekhi Lemon going to the Rams. That was like the main talk. He went to the
uh-huh.
Eagles. Now, granted, he is a really good wide receiver, but if you pull up Mekhi Lemon, right? Look at his measurables. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah. So the score doesn't just let you click on their side
Yeah, and yeah, them up.
as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
wow.
you got his measurables?
No, he lost Alamitos, boy.
Yeah. Hey, so watch, just Google him.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm googling him right now.
Just click on his Wikipedia.
Yeah. Now he's 5'11".
Okay, 5'11". How much does he weigh?
Well, I said 192.
Okay, and then go down to where it says professional career and click on that? You got his Wikipedia up, right?
Nah, I just got boom. The first thing Google just threw up at me, but I can get his
Okay.
Wikipedia. His Wikipedia is and what you say, professional career?
Yeah, click on professional career.
Yeah.
Okay, now look at his 40.
Wow.
See his what's it?
Yeah.
His 40 time.
4.3, 4.53.
Okay, 4.53. So you said he's 5'11", 191 pounds. He runs a
Yeah.
4.540, right? Kenyon
Yeah.
Sadiq is 6'3", 241, and runs a 4.340. This is a guy and he has great hands. This is a guy that I really, really was hoping that the Rams would get and just convert him to a wide receiver, because we drafted a tight end last year. We have a bunch of tight ends. Just make this guy, but that didn't happen. The Jets got him, and man,
Good for them.
if the
Good for them.
Jets can build their offensive line, and this was just barely day one, first round. We have Friday and Saturday, 2nd through 7 in those 2 days. They're gonna draft another quarterback. If they can get some offensive line help, they're gonna be okay. They're going to be better than expected, because getting those two guys and getting that linebacker, they to me, they won the draft so far. Round 1.
They got the most picks in the round. No?
Yeah, they got 3.
Tennessee got two as they got multiple too. Tennessee got 2
Yes.
picks. They got defensive end,
Yeah,
Keldrick
Kendrick
Falk.
Falk. Yeah.
Kendrick or Keldrick? Your eyes are better
Oh,
than mine.
Keldrick Falk.
Okay.
I was hearing some things about him. He so I guess there was a walk-on to University of Auburn, and the guy couldn't pay for his, his scholarship, and not scholarship, for his schooling. So
It's
this
tuition.
guy went in his personal NIL money and paid for him to be able to stay in school.
That's
So
awesome.
that's a class act right there.
Oh.
That's a class act.
And what do you think the Raiders are the Raiders? The Cowboys going up to 11, getting Caleb Downs out of
Yeah.
Ohio
Safety.
State. Heard a lot of Ohio State was picked today.
Yeah.
You know, Carnell Tate, Arvell Reese, Sonny Styles,
Yeah, Sonny Styles is really good too.
Caleb Downs.
Yeah.
I think that's it for Ohio State. Still, that's at least like earlier in the round. You see, oh, from Ohio State, Ohio State.
Hey, but there's always the Alabamas, the LSUs, the Ohio States, the USCs, the Georgias. But how about 2 guys from the University of Indiana? The University of Indiana in the first round of the NFL draft, not NBA, NFL. That's amazing. That just shows you how much college football has changed.
Yeah,
And
it's an
the
indictment on the
NIL,
change.
yeah, the
The
NIL has
NIL.
changed the landscape of it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's big time.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, the Jeremiah Love, I'm still taken aback by that. I wonder if Cardinals don't pick him and Carnell Tate was available, if they still would have picked Carnell Tate.
no, they would have picked Jeremiah Love. The
Without
Titans,
question, right?
yes. Yeah, they definitely would have taken him. Yeah.
Jordan Tyson going to New Orleans.
Yeah, that
Arizona
kid,
State
the
guy.
defensive end, Keldrick Falk, he 274, and he ran a 4.6. He is 6'6", 274 pounds, running a 4.6. He is 1 step behind Makai Lemon. These guys are getting bigger and faster.
Your thoughts on Kansas City trading to get a defensive lineman, Peter Woods, to get that spot?
Yeah, they do need that, because Chris Jones he's getting older, and he they just needed that. They definitely needed that.
So
So I mean, Mansour Delane, the corner from LSU that Kansas City got, they needed that because they lost both of their corners to the Rams.
Yeah.
So,
That's another key one that stood out to me that the Browns made. Not the offensive tackle. Hold on, give me a second.
oh yeah, the
Concepcion,
yeah,
Casey Concepcion,
yeah,
out of Oregon, wide receiver, because that
yeah.
name was thrown around a lot.
I was listening to his coach from Texas Tech today. He, of course, all these coaches
Texas A&M.
are Texas A&M,
Yeah,
and he was just raving about the guy,
yeah.
about his hands and his route running. So to me, yeah, you don't really have to be if you're not a fast guy, but you have good route running. That's where like Makai Lemon, that's where he benefits because there this guy Concepcion, he really knows how to separate himself. Like he could be just coming at you and he knows how to get that dig step to separate himself. So, but who's going to be throwing the ball to him?
Yeah,
That's the
that's the
question.
question. I got to throw it out there because this isn't baseball, so we're not a little bit elite. So I got to throw it out there. I got to throw. We don't have a lot. Isaiah Pacheco.
Yeah,
There's a couple of others, but I have to throw them out there when when they exist. Because, like I said, this isn't boxing or baseball.
yeah.
Not a lot of us in the league.
This draft, most people only unless you're like a real college football guy, you don't really know too much about this talent that's out there. But I'm telling you, this first round, there was some talent, boy.
That was gonna be my question because you know more than me. Like this time of the year, my knowledge is based on
Yeah,
what I'm hearing. I
yeah,
I I can't like I told you, I'm a college fan for of this show. So I can't sit here and tell you, oh, he's great. I never watched any of these guys.
yeah,
When the Giants got Scatterboo last year, I happened to watch that playoff game with Arizona State versus Texas.
yeah,
He wowed me. You know what I'm saying? And then when I found out we got him, I forgot all about him. Like, shoot, we got that guy Scatterboo. It's like probably the only guy that I actually seen play that we got. But yeah,
yeah.
that's why I refer to you. And like I said, most of my knowledge is based on, what I'm listening to people talk about.
So
Th- This is how I catch up.
yeah,
I do. I start listening to, 'cause I just don't have time to consume. I can't, you can consume a whole season of college football.
yeah. So you know how I work. I find little things that most people don't that I feel are gonna be a reason that makes people good at the sport they play. What I mean by that is remember a long time ago, NBA. Remember when that's when LeBron and didn't LeBron, Carmelo, and Wade all come out together? And
Yeah.
you remember
Yeah.
what I was saying?
You called it. Everyone was going gaga about LeBron and Melo. And you said, I'm going to back you up here. You were like, look, yes, those guys are awesome. But there's a guy out of Marquette that people are not talking about. I'm telling you, he's going to be a star.
Yeah.
That
So
man goes by the name of Dwayne Wade, and Jimmy nailed it.
so what I at that time what I went based off of is hearing an interview with him because he already had a child. So you know how it is. You're young, you have a kid, it matures you really quick. Whether you're a good parent or not, you have to grow up.
It
So
motivates you. You're hungry.
something that I am a person that I feel strongly about this with is Carnell Tate. I think Carnell Tate is going to be really good just based on how he speaks about his mother. His mother's she passed. He's the kind of guy that everything that he's doing it. And most guys say, I'm doing it for my mom, this and that. But he truly is like he had her name sewn into the inside of his jacket,
Hmm.
and everything he's doing is for his mom. I feel like if he doesn't succeed, he feels like he's letting his mom down. So that kid, because I already like Cam, the quarterback from Tennessee Titans,
Kim Ward.
Cam Ward. Cam Jordan kept popping in my
I know.
head right now.
I know.
Cam
A lot
Ward,
of cams. Scatterboo. There's a
yeah.
lot.
I really like that kid. It's going to be interesting to see what Robert Saleh does with that team. Remember, he brought in Brian Dabo, and Dabo's he's a good offensive coordinator. I think Carnell Tate is going to ball out in this league from the very beginning.
I also think Brian Dable is really going to make Cam Ward a better quarterback. Look out for Tennessee next year.
I wouldn't go that far. They
No,
will
I'm
be
not saying
better.
look out for them. They're championship contenders, but they're going to be improved.
They're going to be fun to watch.
They're going to improve.
They're going to be fun to watch
How
because
significant they improve, we'll see. I don't even know their schedule, so I can't. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I can't give a definitive answer, and they're not done yet either.
yeah, they're that kid, man. That Cam Ward, Carnell Tate connection
Mhm.
is going to be around for a long time. For a long time.
I just realized. Something. And they just acquired a good player, and they didn't have any picks. Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah,
I just realized they didn't have any picks.
yeah, in the
Huh.
first round.
Yeah. Question. Patriots pick Caleb Lomu. I don't know if I'm
Yeah,
saying it right. Forgive me.
yeah.
What do you think?
I really don't know
Offensive
too much
tackle.
about him.
Okay.
So they moved up to go get him. So obviously he was on Vrabel's board.
Mm-hmm.
He's seen something that, he's like, oh, the guy's sitting there. I'm gonna just go get him. So he moved up to go get him.
Mm-hmm.
Another team that you'll notice that is doesn't have any first round picks. They were there, but they traded out of it was the 49ers.
Yeah.
49ers
There was
got on.
at least 3 or 4 trades. Correct
Yeah,
me if I'm wrong.
yeah,
Right? Yeah, there was a lot of trades happening, man.
yeah, so let me see here. Okay, so the Jets and the 49ers swapped 33 and 30. So the 49ers have the first pick tomorrow.
Question about the I'm gonna try and pronounce this name because I gotta know the name. The Giants acquisition of offensive tackle Francis
Yeah,
Mauigoa.
yeah,
Mauigoa.
yeah.
My Polynesian people, my Samoan fam out there, forgive me if I said it wrong. Educate me next time you see me. I want to pronounce it right. But out of Miami, it's a big kid. It's a
Yeah,
big kid. 6'5", 329. That's a big kid. I hope he's got the footwork, to know how to move. But that's a big boy right there. Young,
yeah. Let's
20,
see here.
20 years old.
Yeah, I know.
Man,
He's gonna be there for a while.
yeah.
Let's see here. Let me
I don't want an Eric Flowers. He was out of Miami too. Remember him?
who?
When we got Eric Flowers like
Oh
10
yeah,
years ago,
yeah,
that guy was indoor.
yeah. Ole.
Then they switch sides and he gets ticked off. It's like, brother, you're not performing. That drives me crazy. When they get insulted, players, it's like, what do you want us to do? You're not doing. Yeah, I hope he does good because we haven't had a good offensive line in like years.
So I'm looking at all his like measurables.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's 6'5" and a half, 329.
Yep.
The length of his arms, 33 and a quarter.
Yeah.
His
6'8",
hands are 10-inch 5/8.
yeah,
So
wingspan.
yeah, 6'8" and 3/4. Yeah. So you know what it is though, man. It's all about foot movement and hips.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I hope he's
Keeping
got
your
that footwork.
shoulders square. That's what it's all about.
I'm glad. You know what, man? I'm really glad they addressed the offensive line. And you know what they didn't do? They didn't. Yes, although Reese was a name that's been thrown out there a lot,
Yeah.
but sometimes teams they just go after the sexy name, not necessarily the need. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And I don't think that's wise. Like, we're gonna go back. We're dating ourselves. There's gonna be an audience. There's no what the heck we're talking about. The good old days with USC. What was this? I want to say about like 20 years ago, when the Reggie Bush, the Matt Leinart days,
Yeah.
and Texas had the #1 pick. Everyone thought it was going to be Reggie Bush. Remember?
Yeah.
That's the sexy name. And what they do, they announced their pick the day before the draft. Remember that? Was it Mario Williams?
Yeah, Mario Williams.
Mario Williams. So it's like, like I'm not saying that was the right thing. Now I'm not saying it was the wrong thing. But what my point is, they didn't, for whatever reason, they felt they didn't need Reggie Bush. They need to address that at the first overall.
Yeah.
And I just respect that. It's like, at least you thought about what you want to do. You're not going to say, oh, it's just a popular name. The Raiders didn't do that. The Raiders didn't say, we're going to go after Fernando Mendoza because he's the sexy name. It's the popular thing. No, they needed a quarterback.
Yeah.
They needed a quarterback. He's the best quarterback in the draft. In fact, in this round, so
Quarterbacks, that's it.
that's it. Only 2 quarterbacks were picked in the whole round.
Yeah.
It's also an indictment. This wasn't a quarterback heavy draft. Next year, it's going to be reigning quarterbacks.
Well, I mean, some of these guys that are
At least it's projected.
some of these guys that are sitting out here, if you recall, when they were talking about them in the beginning of the college season, this was supposed to be a quarterback heavy draft.
Yeah, but a lot of guys didn't go in the draft.
No, they're in the draft. A lot of guys are in the draft. It's just they didn't have the years that everybody expected.
No, but also we have at least 3 or 4 that decided to stay another year in college. Yeah, Trinidad Chambers freaking went to court to stay in college. Help me out here, Jim.
Let me
The
see
kid
her.
from Oregon. He decided not to go to the draft.
Yeah, Dante Moore.
And then Arch Manning early in the season, his family announced.
Yeah, he wasn't coming out anyways, though.
He's not coming out. So, which the year prior to that, people thought Arch would be in this draft, but
yeah. So look at you, like Garrett Nussmeier. Garrett Nussmeier was highly talked about, possibly winning the Heisman.
Mm-hmm.
You have Cade Klubnik from Clemson, Drew Aller from Penn State. Drew Aller was balling last year. He had a decent Carson Beck. Carson Beck was in the championship.
Mm-hmm.
He's another one. I mean, there's quite a few guys. Now, they're all going to get picked. It's just about where are they going to go.
Yeah.
Where are they going to go? Arizona needs a quarterback. I'm pretty sure that Arizona is going to pick a quarterback in the next round because they have the number 2 pick in the second round. So I'm just saying, don't be surprised because they have that number 34 pick, and then they don't pick again till it looks like to the 4th round, pick 104. Of course, they can always trade back in, but I think they're going to go quarterback with that next pick.
I wonder, question.
Yeah.
Why in the second round are the Raiders picking 4th and the Niners are picking 1st?
Well, remember the Niners traded with the Jets. They went from 30 to 33.
Got it.
So that's why.
Okay, yeah, because the Niners don't pick until 44. Okay. Yeah, I see that. I said Giants, Jets. Sorry, Giants are still
So
37th.
And remember that number 29 pick that Kansas City has.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that was originally the Rams spot, but we picked up the corner from them. We traded for the corner, and that's what we gave them was that first round pick, number 29.
Yep. Giants aren't picking in 3rd round. They got nothing.
So you guys have 1 second round pick.
Yeah, and then in the 4th, we got a 4th rounder. Just 1 4th rounder. Yeah. We just got 2 more picks. Hold on, no. 3 more. We got the 5th round.
So you guys have a total of 5 picks?
Yeah. Not shabby. We got a 6. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad at all, bro. That's it. That being said, the trade for Dexter Lawrence looms large. They got to fill in that defensive tackle role. But so my belief, tell me how you feel about this with the Dexter Lawrence not being
You
there.
guys have 8 picks, bro.
8 picks left or in
No, 8
total?
total.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You must have missed some because you were only counting 5.
Yeah, well, after round 5, I stopped looking.
Oh, okay, okay.
But I believe 4, they don't have one in the 4th round
Yeah, you do. Pick
or the
105.
3rd. Or is it the 3rd? There's a round that they don't have.
Yeah, nothing for the 3rd. You have so coming up, you have 37, round 4, 105, round 5, 145, round 6, 186, round 6, 192, round 6, 193. And the 192 is via the Miami Dolphins, and 193 is via the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay, okay. So let me ask you, I mean, they have to look for a defensive tackle to fill that hole.
Unless they have somebody that they feel is going to fill that hole and that's already on the roster that's been
Yeah,
there.
yeah. And I'm just with Harbaugh being the defensive mind that he is, I trust him. You know, I don't even think Dexter Lawrence not wanting to be there. I don't even think it phased him.
No,
I think
because you don't want to keep unhappy players around because all they do is, ruin.
mm-hmm.
That's it.
Because he's probably like, dang, bro, like we never even worked together. You don't want to be here? Okay.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I'm sure it's not has nothing to do with him, has everything to do with that payday.
Yeah. Yeah. That one more year he wanted.
Yeah,
By the way, speaking of payday, Cowboys, they gave Pickens franchise tag.
yeah. That's well. You seen what Stephen Jones said? We don't
What?
pay top dollar for 2 wide receivers, only one of them. So how do you think Pickens is gonna feel?
Don't you feel like the Cowboys are always in this situation every off season?
Well, yeah. Jerry Jones loves this. He loves the
It's
Dallas drama. He creates this. Like,
every off
and now Stephen
season.
Jones is learning his dad's ways, and he's gonna keep the drama going.
Tradition,
Also, they love it because what do we always say? Even bad
bad publicity
publicity
is
is
good publicity.
hey, so the Cowboys are that team that they can have Al Bundy as their quarterback and a dead guy as their receiver, and they're still gonna be like, them Cowboys. Everybody better watch out. They might be going to the Super Bowl this year. Every freaking year, dude. Every year. But you know what though? Jerry Jones is a great marketer. See, one thing that a lot of people fail to realize is that Jerry Jones is one of the main reasons why the Rams are back in Los Angeles. He pushed for that. Jerry Jones is like the head owner. Everybody looks up to this guy. His business ways are great,
Hmm.
right? So he basically helped broker that deal. Why did he do that? The Cowboys train up in like by the Ventura area, what, Thousand Oaks
No,
or Oxnard.
Oxnard. Yeah, they play in
So they
Oxnard,
train in
California.
Oxnard. He knows that there's a grip a ton of Cowboy fans in Los Angeles. So you have the second biggest market in Los Angeles. What's he gonna do? He's selling merchandise, even more merchandise now. So he knew what he was doing. They said, "Hey, you gotta let these Chargers sleep on your couch," and he helped push for it. So but they're gonna always be talked about. They are always gonna be talked about.
Yeah.
Oh, and this year they do really have a good team. They do have a good team, but what's gonna happen? Who's gonna implode? And the way they treated Pickens, not good. It's gonna be him,
Uh,
you know. And I'm not a big fan of CD Lamb. He's a good ball player. He just got a crappy attitude.
You know, the whole diva thing. I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
wide receiver, and I'm not calling, not that I'm calling him a diva. What I'm saying is wide receivers are notoriously
yeah,
divas. It's just the
but
way it is.
you know, he's a really, really good, wide receiver. It's
Yeah,
just, like look at my guy, Puka Nakua, really, really good receiver.
and he's a
I don't
thorn in
like the
the
way he's
arch.
acting though.
Yeah, he kind of nozzly, right?
He's acting um you don't have to like certain groups,
Yeah,
and
without
I
getting
get it,
specific.
I get it, but you're a celebrity now.
Yo, shut up.
Don't do that to yourself. Stop pigeonholing yourself. And honestly, bro, if he keeps all this stuff up during the season, um, don't be
Distracting.
surprised. Don't be surprised if they tell him if they trade him.
Yeah,
You know,
it's a shame. He's got hands. It's a shame.
he just, he plays like he doesn't know any better. Like,
He plays like he just got there,
like he shows no fear, no fear.
which is good. But
You know,
there's a difference between fear and no fear and no wisdom. People often confuse the two.
so
Like making ill-advised decisions, whether it's something you said or something you did, that's that's a lack of wisdom,
yeah,
right? But some people want to look at, oh man, he don't care, he don't give a bleep, he's crazy. Some people say, no, you're actually not very bright, you
yeah,
know. And I'm not talking about Puka Nicole. I'm talking about in general with
yeah.
these young athletes.
Well,
Like I like my boy Cam Scatterable, but he's got to chill out too.
yeah.
He's got to have a coping and smile, man. It's like talk too much sometimes, puppy. It's like
What I'm hoping for is because who kind of molded Cooper Cup when he came? It was Robert Woods, Bobby Trees. When Robert Woods came, he helped shape, and then Robert Woods was gone. Then Cooper Cup started shaping Puka Nakua, and he was good. Cup leaves, this guy kind of wilding out a little bit. Well, Robert Woods is on the training staff now, or on the coaching staff. He's our receivers coach assistant. So I'm hoping that he can grab the reins on that wild guy and calm him down because he's such a great talent. The catches, not just the catches, he gets out there and blocks and blows people up. And that's part of the McVay scheme. So we'll see. What are you getting out of Makai Lemon going to the Eagles? Do you see AJ Brown being traded June 1st now?
it's very possible because it from what the reports are saying, like doesn't seem very happy. It's a lot of, and the funny thing is, I have friends, back, of course, a lot of Eagle fans back east that I know, and you talk to them, some of them act like everything's hunky dory, you know, and some of them think I'm asking with my Giants hat, poking fun. No, no, they don't realize, like, no, I'm objectively asking you, hey, what about your team? How they doing? I'm not. They think I'm like, hey, your
Yeah,
team's
yeah.
gonna get along. It's no, like some of them don't know how I get down. I'm not a troller. I don't troll people's teams. Like I'm having an objective sports conversation, even when I can't stand your team. You know,
This
and some of them act like it's hunky dory, but I'm like, from what I'm hearing on the news and all that, it always seems like there's some type of drama, and I don't understand. Y'all are winning.
But this is the same kind of situation that was going on before he exited Tennessee. It's the
Yeah,
same thing. It's a him thing.
right,
He's not to me, he's not a team player. That's why when I heard that the Rams are going after him, I know he's a good receiver, but he reminds me, him and DK Metcalf are the same guy.
right.
You know, it's just, I don't like
Pause
it.
real. You just went on a little diatribe about Puka Nakua. You want another thing, another receiver that's going to give you a headache? Two?
Yeah, I know.
You don't need that.
No,
Two? you're trying to calm this kid down over here, the one you already
Yeah,
have.
yeah.
So
We don't
you want to inherit another painting the painting the left cheek? No.
because so AJ Brown's problem is and I get it. He wants the ball. He wants the ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. I get it. You want to ball out. You this and that. Puka Nakua, he doesn't have a problem with sharing the ball. He's like you see when like Devontae would score. Man, Devontae Adams led the league last year. He had 14. Puka Nakua celebrated every one of those 14 touchdowns like he did it. That's not his problem. He's a team first guy. It's once he leaves the facility, like calm down, bro.
You know what it is? I don't know if you want to call it selfishness. Uh, yeah, you can call it selfishness. With some of these receivers, I'm not, you know, singling out anybody, but the selfishness of some of these receivers, it's like you don't understand, man. If you get another good receiver and the ball gets spread out, you're not getting double teamed now.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You're getting more open now because now the opposing defense is like, okay, let's go back. Let's go back in time real quick to the St. Louis Rams, that receiving core that I used to love because I used to use them on Madden.
Yeah.
You know who they are? Torrey
Yeah.
Holt and Isaac
Isaac
Bruce.
Bruce, yeah.
That was one of the
Oz
best receiving cores at
Oz
the time.
Akeem, Tony
Isaac
Horn.
King. Yeah, I mean, but you see what I mean? It's like, so your defense is like, it's gonna go to Bruce,
Yeah.
definitely, because he's the only one that's good. It's gonna or it's gonna go to Torrey Holt. No, you don't know because they're both dangerous. So it's like when you're like, I want the ball all the time, so you want us to be predictable. You want the offense to be one dimensional and predictable. The
Yeah.
passing game, I should say, right? It's like, I don't last I check, I want to win. I don't know what you want to do. You're just trying to pad numbers so you can get your check. We don't got time for that. I'm not saying that's what he's thinking. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not getting in his head. I'm just throwing out possibilities of the attitude about it.
Yeah,
You know what I
no,
mean?
that me. Like I
Yeah.
understand you want the ball, but why are you gonna bump heads with your quarterback, with your other receivers, with your coaches, and just go out there and play? Hey, get open. Just go get open. So it's like guys that complain about losing. Just go out there and win then, you
Yeah.
know? Or
Was it
tired of Kansas City. We'll go beat them. Well, they
was it
did, but
Terrell? Yeah. Was it Terrell Owens back in the days with the Niners? Correct me if I'm wrong. Where like wasn't he kind of like that with them when they had Jeff Garcia and it could be another receiver, and it showed plays like he didn't, because he didn't get the ball like wait, he was kind of being a baby and he didn't block
yeah,
for
yeah, there
certain
was something
plays.
about him not blocking. Yeah,
You remember that?
yeah. I
I'm
think
not
one time
insane, right?
too.
It was with
I
the Niners.
Yeah, and that's when he would go stand on the Dallas Cowboy star,
Yeah,
and then he got lit up. Yeah,
he didn't straighten out until after the Cowboys.
that
Until
guy.
the Cowboys, I should say, because remember that's when he, the whole "that's my quarterback" with
Yeah,
Tony Romo when they lost to the
yeah,
Giants in the playoffs.
yeah,
So, yeah, he made fun of him. Yeah, so that's when he was kind of turning a new leaf and trying not to be the guy that's trying not to be the headache anymore.
yeah. Well, it's just so crazy how much talent, how many talented guys are out there. Go ahead.
I was just gonna bring it up, and then he ended up going to Cincinnati, and it was him and Chad Johnson. See, that's what I'm saying. Two guys like that on the sides. I mean, it amounted to nothing. That's back when they had Marvin Lewis as the coach. They had nothing to show for it.
Yeah, he was a good coach,
I mean, that
Marvin
guy
Lewis.
though, I never seen a guy had such a long leash though. By the time he
Yeah,
stopped, he had a long leash.
yeah,
His success was minimal. It's not a knock on him. It's the record doesn't lie. He had minimal success,
yeah.
and that leash was long.
Um, Speaking of head coaches, I don't know if you've seen that. Oh my God, dude, here I go again. Ex-coach of the Steelers,
Which one? Tomlin?
Mike, Mike
Mike Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin. He's gonna be part of the Sunday Night Football
Yeah,
crew.
Oh, well, so for NBC, saw that come.
Yeah,
Saw that come.
but let's see how long that lasts.
I give it 1 season.
Yeah, it depends on how much he likes that and how much he's getting paid.
I say this, it depends on also, I agree with you there, but I think the other factor is if there's an appealing job,
Yeah,
I don't think he's going to just any team. And okay, what if the Browns have already got a new coach? I don't know. We'll talk during next season to see what the landscape is.
yeah,
Like who'll be on the hot seat before we even go there. But yeah, it depends on what's open. If there's a sexy opening, you
yeah.
know, of a franchise he can turn around. And you have to remember now, he still had years left on his Steelers contract. So wherever he does go, the that team that acquires him, they gotta kick up to the Steelers.
Well, how many years does he have left on the contract? Do you know?
I think they're multiple years.
So then he's probably going to stay out a couple years till that contract's over.
How many more years does Mike Tomlin have left on his Steelers contract?
Yeah, he's probably going to sit that out. 2
He has
years?
2 more years remaining.
Yeah, he's going to sit out 2 years.
Yeah, 26 and 27 year.
Yeah.
It's as
Okay.
though he stepped down from coaching in January of 2026. Steelers retain the rights through this period, meaning another team would need to trade for him
Yes.
to hire him before the ending of 2027. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
exactly right.
So he's going to sit out and be an analyst for 2 years, and then he'll be back
Hmm.
in 28.
Yeah.
So
So
overall, though, day one of the NFL draft is pretty good, pretty
it was
good.
good.
I
It was
honestly
good.
think because I don't really know anything about Ty Simpson, I think to
Hmm.
me he's too little. He's 6'1", 211 pounds. I don't like that. I'm not a big fan of that. Um, so when you play Ty, change my mind. You know, change my mind. Like I said, I wish we would have got Kenyon Sadiq. That's just me. Um, but change my mind. So with that being said, I think in this round one, I think the Rams did the worst pick. They had the worst pick. I'm not liking it.
Because you didn't have that on your bingo card.
I just no. I respect, our front office. Les Snead, our GM. I do
Respect and
respect
trust them.
that, but man, I do not. I personally don't like it. I don't
Yeah.
like it. So therefore, that's a big fat F.
Yeah. And also like we just I brought him up last week and you were not high on him whatsoever.
I honestly would have rather had Drew Allard from Penn State.
Right.
I would have rather had him. But this guy played 15 games in college.
Do the Giant Rams have a pick in the second round?
I don't think in the second round. We have 7 picks. 7 picks. That's it.
Because that's crazy to get him in the first round.
Yeah. Our next pick is. Yeah, we do have. Yeah, oh, yeah, that's right. We do. We have number 61 coming up. We got 61, 93, 207, 232, 251, and 252.
And they didn't think he'd be sitting there in the second round.
I don't know. Hey, you know what? Now, I know a lot of guys been talking about him. They've been talking very, very positive about him. A lot of guys, but I don't know. But this is just one of those things. All these guys, we're not gonna know until we actually see them play.
It's always a
So,
roll of the dice.
yeah, like, hey, Fernando Mendoza could just be no good.
Awful.
It could be terrible, you know?
The biggest thing I hear about Fernando Mendoza, which is positive, is that
Yeah,
a lot of former NFL players still kind of shot it down. Is that the defenses he was going up against, like NFL caliber, right?
yeah.
Bart Scott shot it down. It's like it's not the same, bro.
No, it's not the same.
You could tell me that all day. He goes,
Yeah,
it's not the
that's like
same.
saying, "Oh yeah, this high school team is comparable to college." It's not the same. There's levels to this.
It's exactly what Bart Scott was like. It's like people always throw that out there. Oh man, well he went up against Miami and all. Oregon, whatever those
Yeah,
teams he faced in the play. Oh, those are like NFL level defenses. Like Bart Scott was just like, no, it's not
yeah,
the same. you know, it's
yeah,
like, and this is a guy who played defense, so to him that he took umbrage to that.
yeah. He he
Yeah,
he knows. He knows.
yeah. So I listen to the guys who played the game.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Respect to all the draft experts and all that. I like to get the perspective of guys that played in the show. You know what I mean?
yeah.
In the big, they in the grand stage.
And
They
I
know more than any because they played both. They played college. They played
yeah.
NFL.
And all these mock drafts,
Mhm.
all mock drafts are is basically what we're doing. Couple guys talking, doing comparison, writing stuff down because it's easy to look at a team and go, okay, they have needs for this.
Yeah.
And then some teams are a little more well stacked than others, and now it's best player available. So, do you address your needs or like I so the Jeremiah Love pick is interesting because those Cardinals, they got two really good receivers, you know, and it's just quarterback, but I do like Jacoby Brissett. I do think he's a good quarterback, believe it or not, I really do.
They still got to adjust to. I don't know. Maybe they don't find him in the draft
Yeah.
this year, but they have a bad season. They're going to be active looking for
Well,
a quarterback
I
next
mean,
draft.
they're gonna have a bad season. Seahawks, 49ers, Rams are all in
Yeah.
their division. If they now if the Cardinals turn around and step it up and end up like splitting 1-1 with like all three of those teams, because that division is already crazy.
Now we're
If the
having a
Cardinals,
conversation that like that's probably that would be one of the toughest divisions in the league.
I mean, and it already is. Just early picks already within the top five. Three of the teams are the NFC West teams. It's but
That's
hey,
even
but you know how the NFL is. That could change like nobody's business.
look at my division. It was Dallas, Philly, and Washington.
Yeah,
Then next season's like Jaden Daniels not the same quarterback. The shoe fell off.
yeah,
Seems like so. So we don't even know what that division is going to look like next year. Like I hope the Giants win more games than they did last season. I hope they're competitive. Just to say the least. But we don't know if it's just going to narrow down to how it's been the past few years, Dallas and Philly. You don't know that. You know,
yeah,
I mean, if you want to say like Washington and New York, they're not going to be as much improved, then yeah, it's going to be that way. But I hope not for my team's sake.
okay. So look at I'm going through and I'm looking at the grades that they've already given these teams, right? Then you come up and Rams select Ty Simpson, QB Alabama, 13th overall. First first words that come out with this. What in the world is happening here? It was
I
only a
mean,
matter of time before the Rams had to plan for the future at quarterback. And what was their grade? A D.
okay, read a text you got earlier when that happened from your partner in crime,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
me and myself.
yeah,
That
I
was my
did see
knee
that.
jerk reaction. I was like, "Did you see this happening?" Because you just
Yeah,
all the talking we do. I'm the one who brought him up, not even for the Rams to get him. I just asked what your thoughts were.
yeah,
And nothing, you never even show any interest. You said, yo, if the Rams got him, I'd be happy. Nothing like that can. And you're a positive guy.
yeah. I don't know.
I couldn't believe it. I went, what?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just wondering what they're seeing. I'm wondering what they're seeing. I don't know. I don't know. But NFL draft day one in the books, day 2 and 3 coming up Friday, Saturday, and we also have playoff basketball this weekend, baseball, 1 point again, crazy. That's crazy. I barely seen that about a couple hours ago. I was like, oh my God, 1 point again.
Uh, Mets finally snapped their losing streak,
Yeah.
right? But you wait, I know you're gonna say. You want me to say it or you want to say it?
What? Go ahead.
Okay, Soto's first game back.
Yeah.
Guess who they just lost with the same injury?
Lindor.
You can't make
Yeah.
this up. You can't
Yeah.
make this up. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm wondering if he's going to be missed because he hasn't been playing well.
No, but that's the thing. He was starting to heat up. He was starting to pick it up. That's what's unfortunate. He was
Yeah.
starting to pick it up. He might even had a good game.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
It's wild, man. The unpredictability of baseball.
Yeah. Sports, hence
Yeah.
the name Cardiac. I'm always going to say it. That's why that's the name of the show, because it's a love-hate relationship with these
And
sports that we have.
before we go, who was my sleeper, my friend?
Timberwolves up 2-1. Up 2-1.
Yep.
Yeah, but you better watch out
I
because the Hawks are up 2-1 now.
No, that wasn't even my sleeper. That was like that's my became my headache.
Yeah, that's this is what's so crazy. This is what I don't understand. I don't understand. See, look, okay, let me back up. This is why I loved that mentality that I tell you. I love the killer mentality, Kobe Bryant. It didn't matter if we were at home or we were on the road. But come on, Cavaliers lost by 22 points. 22 points. You go out there and you destroy these guys, these other games, and you beat them by freaking 10 points. I mean, come on. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
Let me ask you something. So, hold on, Lakers and play. They play tomorrow, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than the Lakers, I feel like it's very odd playoffs so far this first round. A lot of surprise losses. Not so much wins, surprise losses.
I
Like it
mean,
just
so far right now, the only team that looks really, really good is OKC. I know the
yeah.
Lakers are up 2-0, and they've been playing good, man. I can't knock them. They've been playing good. It's just a matter of time, though. When LeBron runs out of gas, he's an older guy now.
But how many times I know he's older, but you know what his record is when he's won the first two games of a series? How many series he's lost being up 2-0?
How many?
0.
But you know what, though? There's
Never
always a
lost a
first time
series.
for everything.
I know.
Hey,
I know.
but those games that he won, he also wasn't 41 years old either.
Yeah. But if he can get back some of these players that he needs, we'll have
Yeah,
another conversation.
yeah. And you know what? I don't know. I don't know. OKC looks like they're just gonna just run through everybody.
Steamroll.
Well, although they
Especially
did lose Jaden Williams,
yeah. That's
you
not as
know.
bad as losing Wemby though.
Oh no, of course not. I don't know, man.
The Wemby can't even fly in the plane right now, they said,
Yeah,
because of the
I think
concussion.
he's definitely gonna miss the next game, maybe 2 games. I think that's why they spread these games out so much.
Mhm.
Because what the Lakers play tomorrow, and then they play again Sunday. Okay, that's not too bad. I guess it was just in the beginning. Yeah, so we'll see. We will see.
So
But yeah, so we got like I said, we're gonna continue with this draft talk and playoffs. I think when the playoffs go to the year 2037, it seems like. May take forever,
I know.
but we'll see.
Right.
It's what this weekend we can. I think this weekend's probably going to basically wrap up a couple games.
Yeah. Couple series.
We'll see though. We'll
We'll
see.
see.
So
We'll see.
yeah, man. You got anything else?
And that's it, my man. That's it. We
Yeah,
kind of touched on a little baseball, a little basketball, but we wrapped up that first round. Interested to see what happens tomorrow.
yeah. Come on, Rams. Let's get it together. Let's.
There could be some more trades.
Oh, there's going to be
Yeah.
100%. Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's some teams I was shocked that the Seahawks kept that number 32 pick. because they only have
Me
4
too.
picks. I was
Yeah.
shocked.
Yeah.
4 picks. So we'll see. We'll see. Let's get it together though, Rams. Let's how about we just go pick 6 more quarterbacks. Let's go do that. Get them all. So let's corner the quarterback market.
Okay, really quick before we go. I know you're about to wrap it up. What you said Sadiq. That's what you
Yeah.
wanted?
Yeah.
Okay. Since he was picked before that, what would you have taken?
What instead of
When
Ty
was
Simpson?
Sadiq? Yeah. Sadiq was picked before your pick, right? Am I
Yes.
crazy? Okay,
No,
so
he
what
was
would you have picked? Because he was off the board.
well, so I have to look at anything after that.
Yeah. After Sadiq was
No, after Simpson.
after Simpson, yeah.
Okay. So I mean, you got one of the talks, Makai Lemons there, Ruben Bain,
Okay.
defense,
So Makai Lemon, Ruben Bain, all right.
but there's
As long as you know you would have picked someone else, like you know the guy you would have picked. That's
yeah.
all I'm saying.
I just honestly, Kenyon Sadiq is the main person that I wanted to kick this off with.
Yeah.
He's the main one. I'm telling you, I just watch that kid. Watch his career. I hope it's not one of those things where he went to the Jets and they just, he loses his confidence and he's just like, I got to
He
be
becomes
here for.
part of the dumpster fire.
Yeah, I really, because the Browns, it seems like the Browns and the Jets, they do that, man. They people just go there to die.
Yeah. Yeah.
They just go there to
Yeah.
die, it seems like. Hopefully, Aaron Glenn can turn that, Jets organization around. One of these kids that they're going to go on and draft at quarterback, because they're going to get a quarterback, go on and just groom him and show him the ropes. Get a good quarterbacks coach, a good offensive lineman or offensive coordinator. Just show him how to do it. Teach him. Or trade him to either the 49ers, Minnesota, or the Rams. Let those coaches train them, and then you get them back. And then we'll show
Yeah.
you how it's done. So get it done. Yeah,
Be
man.
like
But
Minnesota's like quarterback camp for people.
yeah, I mean,
Gets people right.
49ers or Rams too, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's those coaches. They're all buddies. They all know each other. That's what they strive for. So yeah.
All right.
All right, man. Well, good show, everybody.
Good show. Thank you.
Like, subscribe, follow us on YouTube, on Spotify,
Comment.
iHeartRadio.
Comment. Tell us where you hail from.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know what you think about what your draft pick for your team. Do you like it? What do you like about it? What you don't like about it?
Who should have that gotten if you didn't like
Yeah.
it?
Let us know. Let us know how you feel about your draft picks for your team. Because I hate mine. I'm not a big fan so far. Prove me wrong, Ty Simpson. Prove me wrong. But on that note, hey, Giants had a really good draft first round. Also, congrats on that. That's
Thank you,
nice.
sir.
But on that note, everybody stay safe, and we'll catch you on the next one.
All right. Peace.